Hey Gym Army, I'm back with another countdown to strength quick tip. Now in this video, I'm going to cover calculating your 1 rep max as well as your 5 rep, your 4 rep, your 3 rep, and your 2 rep max. Now what I'm standing in front of is a 1 rep max chart. Thanks to the National Strength and Conditioning Association for putting this together. Now we can use this in a number of ways, and you will find this in my overview to my Countdown to Strength challenge. Now during the program, you'll actually be testing your true 1 rep max strength, the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift. But then each week, we do 5x5s, 4x4s, 3x3s, and 2x2s. And we're basing this off of our 5 rep max, our 4 rep max, 3 rep max, etc. So I'm going to teach you today how to calculate your 5 or your 4 or your 3 or your 2 from your 1 rep max test. Let's say you were able to complete 230 pounds on the bench press as your 1 rep max. 230 pounds. Now, in week 1, you're going to be doing 5 sets of 5 based on your 5 rep max. So all you have to do is go to the 5 rep max, draw your line down to the 230 mark, and your 5 rep max is right around 200 pounds. Now, as I recommend, you can't do your 5 rep max for 5 sets of 5. So you're going to have to go a bit lighter. I recommend somewhere around 60 to 70% of your 5 rep max. Now in this case, being 200 pounds, we know that 70% of that is around 140 pounds. That's the weight that I recommend you starting with when you're doing your heavy 5x5s. Now to do your slow 5x5s and your fast 5x5s, you're going to use 50% of that weight. So 70% of 200 is 140, 50% of 140 is somewhere around 70 pounds. Now again, that is just a guesstimate. These aren't the weights that you need to use. This is just a starting point. If you find that that 70 pounds is far too light for your fast or your slow reps, you certainly can increase it. If you find the 140 pounds for your 5 sets of 5s is too heavy, you can lower it. Adjust as you go, and you can adjust from week to week. For example, the person who is able to get 230 pounds on the bench press during week 1 may be using 140 pounds for his 5x5s, but then when we get down to the 4RM, where we're doing 4 sets of 4, you're now going to be using somewhere around 80% of this new weight, which is 210. So each week, the weight is going to increase. And you can use the weight you used and the number of reps you're able to complete in the previous week as your barometer to adjust the weight up or down based on this chart. Now, in addition to using this chart to figure out from your 1 rep max, your 5 rep max, you can also go the other way. If you know how much weight you can do for a given rep range, you simply find the weight that you can do. Let's say it's 10 reps. If you're able to complete 10 reps with 240 pounds on squats, you can come over here to the 1RM. That'll be an estimate of 320 pounds for your 1 rep max. Now, as you're going in and get ready for your squat, if you know what your 10 RM is, this gives you a good indication of where your 1 rep max is going to fall. It's an absolute number, but it's a good guesstimate and a starting point to sort of put you in that ballpark so you're not overshooting or undershooting too much. But even though you have these numbers, you'll still have to adjust based on your strength needs. So if you have any more questions on the 1RM chart for my Countdown to Strength challenge, you know where to get me, guys. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and don't forget the Gym Army Facebook group page. As always, guys, stay Gym Army strong.